Hi everyone, my name is Michaela Pascoe. I am a Research Fellow at the Institute of Health and Sport at Victoria University, and I am very happy to welcome you to today's edition of the Elevenses. Today we're going to talk a little bit about mindfulness and how that can be something that can help promote our well-being during this really strange, stressful time. I'm sure we've all heard the term mindfulness at one time or another. It's very popular, but what is it? What does it mean? And how can it be beneficial? Well, essentially mindfulness is just bringing our attention to the present moment, but also doing that from a perspective of non-judgment and awareness. So we spend a lot of our time thinking about the future, remembering the past. We don't tend to spend so much time just being where we are. So mindfulness is about cultivating the ability to actually be present and be in the present moment, which is the only moment that really exists. But beyond that, it's also about learning to accept whatever is in that moment and to sit with that experience, even if that's positive or negative or uncomfortable in any way. And to do that from this position of kindness to ourselves, kindness to our thoughts, kindness to our emotions, this place of non-judgment, acceptance. They're sort of key words. We know that higher levels of mindfulness are associated with better mental health. So cultivating mindfulness can be really important to promote our well-being, particularly during times when mental health is more likely to suffer. And of course, we can expect that we're all facing a whole range of stresses at the moment that are likely to have an impact on our well-being. So doing some mindfulness exercises can be a really great way to sort of just engage in some self-care. So today we're going to do exactly that. I'm going to take you through a little bit of a mindfulness exercise and a mindfulness activity. It's just going to be a few minutes long, and at the end I'll give you some resources that you can look into if you want to sort of further explore these things. The activity we're going to do today is called Leaves on a Stream. It's almost like a little bit of a guided visualization or meditation. So in order to do that, I just want you to think about where you are and place yourself in a comfortable position. Maybe you're sitting, maybe you're standing. But first and foremost, just take a breath. Breathe in. And try to breathe into your belly. You might want to place your hands on your belly in order to help bring your attention and your awareness to that. And then think about where you've placed yourself. You might want to get comfortable. Take off anything that could be in your way. Maybe you're wearing glasses, maybe you have a scarf on or something. Just try and get yourself into a position where you're feeling nice and relaxed. And once you've done that, I want you to pay attention to your feet on the ground, or maybe it's your legs on the chair if you're sitting. Just be aware of where your body may contact the earth. How does that feel? What are the contact points? What can you feel under your toes? So just bringing our awareness to our body. Our awareness to our body in this moment, in this space. And just continuing to take a few deep breaths into the belly and out of the belly. And if you feel comfortable to do so, maybe just closing your eyes. And now I'll begin just taking us through a few moments of visualization. So just paying attention to any thoughts that may arise. And as they come up, just think about placing them, whatever that thought may be, placing it on a leaf. Maybe it's a big, beautiful autumn leaf. You can just place the thought on the leaf and then put that leaf on a stream. And watch that leaf sort of float down that stream and float away, just letting it pass. And as another thought comes up, just taking that thought again, placing it on a leaf, and placing that leaf on a stream of water and letting it float on down that stream. Your attention may wander, probably will, and that's perfectly fine. The awareness of our attention wandering is a practice of mindfulness in itself. So don't beat yourself up if that happens. Instead, just notice that your thoughts wandered. Maybe you could place that thought on a leaf and place that leaf on a stream and let that just float away. You don't have to look for the thoughts, just let them come. They will. And when they do, you can just let them go again. Letting go of the need to hold on to them. Feel like you need to control them or interpret them. Make any judgments about them. Just noticing what the thought is, accepting the thought, and letting it pass. And each time your attention wanders, just bringing it back to the present moment. Placing any thoughts that come up onto those leaves, placing them on the stream and letting them float away. And now, as we prepare ourselves to return to the day, just bringing your attention and your awareness back to your breath. Maybe your hand's still on your belly. Just feeling that breath enter your belly and leave again. And your belly expand. And fall. Bringing your awareness back to your body in this space, in the room that you're in, or the location that you're in. Feeling the points of contact where your body may touch the chair or the floor. And then whenever you're ready, just opening your eyes and returning to here. So this has just been a very short little exercise. It's called Leaves on a Stream. Should you like to return to it and try it again at any time, and you can, maybe before going to bed or when you wake up. You might want to think about another time that you might like to try it and return to it. Otherwise, there are a whole range of other mindfulness activities and exercises that you could do if you want to learn a little bit more about it and cultivate some of those mindfulness skills. Here are some resources that I can recommend. Smiling Mind and Headspace both have apps that can be downloaded, and at the moment have a whole lot of free resources available. So you might want to download them, have a play, see if anything resonates with you. Thank you everybody for joining me today, and I hope you all have a great day. See you next time for the VU Elevenses.